Alex Radical from Board Game Co.
And I'm Professor Meg. And today we are playing through Furylands, Ashes of Avalon. Thank you to Warrios Games for sponsoring this video.
Yes, this is a game that is going to be launching on Kickstarter. We'll have a link to it down below. We'll have a link to the crafting campaign down below. And also, Meg already did a preview on the channel. You can check that out. And it's also worth saying that this is going to be more of an introductory starting gameplay. We will have another gameplay later where we're a little bit more powered up. So if you want to see more fun, cool things and you're only going to stay tuned for one, well, I recommend checking out that one. But alternatively, if you want to go ahead and see the difference in disparity between starting off in an intro scenario versus later, then I recommend sticking around for both.
Now, there are 12 characters planned for the game. We are playing 2 here, so we have Hafnar and Valencia, and they aren't pre-named characters that kind of have their own vibe, their own ability, but you do get to do your own skills that you completely build out and customize to your character, so just keep that in mind.
Yeah. Now, there is a whole arc to the gameplay. You're going to be going through a journey. You're going to be dealing with 5 realms before you take down the final boss. You're going to be powering up and leveling up through those realms
Gaining
and going
experience.
Gaining experience, using those to power up the characters. Those are going to be some of the things you're going to see as we dive into the next scenario, where we walk in more powered up. But for right now, the main thing you need to know is there are 9 different skill trees. Each character is going to pick 2 skill trees. You're only going to have access to 2 skill trees. Even as you power up, you're just going to be gathering more skills within those skill trees. But so you're going to have those 2 skill trees, which we already selected and picked. And from there, you're going to start with 2 cards within each skill tree, and you're going to be dealing with a hand of cards. The hand of cards are going to be your actions effectively throughout the course of the game. On your turn, you're going to select 3 cards, though up to 3 cards, it's an important distinction, up to 3 cards, and use those to power your actions, which will generally involve trying to murder things, walk around the board, occasionally recover when you need to, things like that, while trying to avoid the enemies hurting you as much as you're hurting them. To that end, we're going to have the enemy pools over here as we go through it. I'll be tracking the various enemy health pool, as well as their various attributes, their attacks, their stats, all those things, what they're going to do. You're going to be rolling a die to determine them. You'll follow all of that as we go through it. But am I missing anything else before we start?
One other thing to note is that there are a lot of summons in the game. There are all these skill cards that, depending on the cards you choose, there are different minions that you're able to do. We do not have any of those in play today, so just know that that's something that you're also able to do if you're curious. There are a lot of minions available for all the skill trees. Well, for most of the skill trees, maybe all of them. So yeah, there's also that.
Great. And with that, I think I'm supposed to be reading something over here.
Yes.
Am I reading both pages here?
Yes. So, I mean, that's completely up to you as far as you want to go. But this is the introduction to the actual complete adventure. And then after that, you also have your scenario that you will be going through that has just a little bit of flavor text. Basically, the way you will be choosing quests is you'll have a row of them available, and this is the one that we chose.
Yeah, and obviously worth noting, because of this rulebook I printed out over here, that everything you see here is a prototype. Rules and components subject change.
We printed these ourselves.
Yeah, we're experts like that. Introduction. Greetings, adventurers. My name is Tor Karlstad. King Garant of Avalon has sent me in utmost haste to meet with you. I am the king's most trusted advisor and loyal servant. As you are keenly aware, we are dealing with a truly dire situation. Several days ago, the earth as we know it collapsed upon itself in the middle of the kingdom, taking with it large swaths of farmland and villages.
Not good.
From this hellish hole emerged a horde of evil demons. To make matters worse, the Duar, an evil clan of dwarfs and ogres... Evil
demons are, in fact, the worst kind.
Yeah, they're the worst. To make matters worse, the Duar, an evil clan of dwarfs and ogres we've been battling for years, have aligned their nefarious pursuits with these demons. Together, I fear this alliance can be too powerful to stop if we do not act with haste. We are still trying to understand the root of these events. However, our wise council believes that a master demon is summoning portals through the lands. It was foreshadowed in the dreams of a gifted child of Anaria. The master will presumably use those portals to unleash armies of hellish demons upon the land, and sow destruction never witnessed in our time. We must find these portals, enter them, and destroy the source of evil before it is too late. Go to Avalon Fields immediately, where we will meet to discuss our next steps. From there, you'll go to the first of the realms. The first realm is going to be Avalon Fields, and adventurers, as unfathomable as it may seem, the enemy runs rampant across our very farmlands, seeking only destruction and death. The devastation to our people and crops so far is nearly too difficult to bear, but there is still hope, and that hope rests within your party. I have some important quests to discuss. Next steps, draw 3 Avalon field quests and pair them with events. Then choose your first quest to complete as a party. As Meg said, this is something that we did already diving into it before we started this over here. We chose 3 quests, chose 3 events, chose a selection of the quest and event that was paired together, and that's where we are over here. The event in question right now is Fog of War, which is going to limit our range. Our effective range throughout the scenario is going to be limited to a maximum of 3. Both ourselves and the enemies have a maximum range of 3, so a slight adjustment as far as the just general unsettling mist that's filtering over the land and in the caverns that we're in. Speaking of caverns that we're in.
So just to give you guys an example as well of the differences that you'll see, for the card that would indicate what this would be doing, it's Miner's Cave, and it only says enter the cave and deal with the Dora shamans who have taken refuge there. So that kind of gives you an indication of what would happen, and it also tells you that the treasure is 10 gold each, and replace a quest with another if desired. So you know what you would gain from completing that quest as well. And here you have Miner's Cave, which has a bit more flavor text to let you know what's going on. So it says, our mental supplies are running drastically low. We need the ore from the mines to take all the weapons and armor we can. Head to the mines to clear them of denizens. Report back to me once it's done. So that tells us that we are coming here into these caves to clear them out. And the goal for this scenario is to defeat all enemies. That's our objective. Whereas different scenarios will have other objectives. Sometimes it's to defend for a certain number of rounds. Sometimes it's to defeat a certain boss like a warlord. But for this one, it is to defeat all enemies on the board. Now there are also enemies that will sometimes spawn either because of events or because of rules in the scenario, but luckily for us, no one else is spawning, so we know we have to kill this many, but yeah, there are quite a few. Now there's also a special scenario rule in here, Alex, that as soon as one of these dwarves is killed, these guys will activate. Sorry, they won't activate, this door will open, and as soon as they have line of sight, they will then activate with us. So, yeah, with that, we're going to be fighting some shaman and some dwarves. Let's do it. Let's do it. Good luck to us.
Yeah, in general, enemies won't activate unless you have line of sight to them. They're just kind of around, but in this case, the door opening is going to change some of that. Shall we go ahead and go? And we'll explain some of the rules as we go.
Absolutely. Now, one final thing that this sheet also tells you is the scaling for different player counts, so different things will scale. And one of them, actually for this, I'm not sure if anything is scaling. There are different player modifiers, so for 2 players there are none because it's only 2 of us, but if there were 3 or 4 players, there would be additional dwarves out here on the board.
Well, the enemy's health itself and their attack action, that will scale around us.
Exactly.
Okay. So, with that in mind, I have no clue what I'm doing over here. The dwarfs, is worth noting right now that there is an initiative order. We'll walk you through how that works, but for the enemies at least, their initiative over here, their speed effectively, the dwarfs are going to be a speed of 3, and the shamans have a speed of 2. The lower your speed, the faster you operate. And when you're choosing cards, up to 3 cards, each of those cards will have speed on them, and your speed is equal to your slowest card played. So if you want to get the drop on them, you got to make sure to play the right cards to, well, get the drop on them. But with that, it looks like most of the dwarf's actions are going to involve them moving. And so I'm comfortable with...
I'm ready.
Their movement by default is going to be a movement of 3, which means they're going to close the gap to us pretty decently. I think I do want to go after them. I'm assuming they're going to move. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and let them go first. At least I'm going to try to let them go first. Oh, I played Gloomhaven with you.
I'm going slow regardless.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
I'm used to trying to play tactically in Gloomhaven.
I know, but this is a bit different, where you're as slow as your slowest card, and where you get to play 3. I also am greedy to do damage.
I'm going to do something that's going to make you wish you were this character. Is that okay?
Absolutely. I'm playing Valencia, so she is a fire casting person, where I'm going to be placing some fire turrets out, and then be doing damage with that. I also have a Chaos Bolt that is pretty strong.
What are the chances they won't move? They have move, attack, resist, speed 1, move. So unless they roll a 3, this is going to be a fun move.
Okay.
I think. 1, 2, 3.
Do you want me to roll then?
No, I'll hold off. You know what?
But I'm saying I should roll for them.
1 second. I'm just thinking of how I want to do this.
One other thing to know, Alex, there is a treasure chest up here.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You know what? Maybe I will adjust. I don't like it. I kind of want to do things to them. Maybe I'm going to go fast. Maybe I'll go fast this round. I'm going to change things up. I'm going to change things up. I'm going to make myself a target. I got my shield over here. My shield lets me push people, right? That's what it does.
You know, I don't know if I set myself to... Oh, no, I am. I'm correct. I'm starting with 9 mana and 10 health.
Okay, and their speed is 3, so I can possibly go faster than them if I do that.
Just go for it, man.
I'm just thinking, I'm thinking.
You got this.
Okay. If I do that... No, I'm taking way too long than I should. Alright, we're going to go ahead and just do this over here. We're going to go ahead and do the following. I've chosen my 3 cards.
Alright.
Okay.
So, I am moving at speed 4.
I'm going to move at speed 3.
Alright. And what are the dwarves? Sorry.
So the dwarves have a speed of 3 as well.
Can't really see them.
Yep, I got them. They got a speed of 3. We're going to go ahead and roll for their action. Well, we're going to go first over here. So because I go first, if there's ever a tie, player goes first. So I'm going to go ahead and move 3 with this one over here. So I'm going to go 1. Oh, I didn't realize how slow I was going to move.
You could have technically started where I was as well. We could have started any of those 4.
I don't think it'll matter for the sake of what I'm trying to do. I don't think it'll matter. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3 up here. Yeah, I didn't tactically plan this as well as I thought. And I'll go ahead and spend the mana for this one and just hit that guy. So I'm going to spend 2 mana, which might have been a mistake for a little discussor.
Now, could you have enhanced this to move forward?
Oh, I could enhance it. You're right. I could enhance it. But do I want it as an extra mana? And I don't mind these people being immobilized. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. He'll attack me. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. I'm okay with them attacking me. I got the shield. I got the shield in play. Their damage is going to be... hopefully not that much. Attack is 2, so I think I'm comfortable with this.
What is their health?
Their health is going to be 4.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
So I'm going to go ahead and zap this guy over here with my Burst of Cold, which I probably shouldn't have played, but it is what it is. I'm going to attack for frost damage +1 in a line 4 spaces in front of you. So let's go ahead and flip a modifier card.
Oh, they're
wherever they are. Okay. We're going to flip a modifier, which means we're going to be doing +1. So I'm going to do a total of 3 damage to this guy.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to take 3 tokens over here and drop him, and he's number 1. It looks like. So 3 tokens.
Not for long.
And that's going to be my attack. I'm not going to use my shield wall because I have to be closer.
No, that does cost you 2 more.
It does cost me 2 mana. I already paid for that.
Okay.
And that is basically that. It's going to be just show you the anatomy of a card. That's its speed over here. That's going to be the mana cost. This is going to be the penetration aspect, which is one of the line over here. That's going to be the damage, which is your frost level +1, which was starting at 1. And then over here we have our, what's it called? The actual ability. So it attacks in an arc, a straight line. And that is basically what we have as far as this goes.
Now, do these dwarves have any protection?
I do not believe they do. They have action 1. They have no protection. No protection.
Beautiful.
Okay.
All right. So now it's on to their turn?
Now it's on to their turn. They're going to go ahead and activate. And so the way they're going to do is I'm clearing the closest target. They're all in line of sight. So they're all going to try to gang up on me over here. So we're going to go...
Now, apologies, Alex. Did
we have to roll. We did not roll for them.
We technically should have rolled for them before you went.
Good to know. Okay. And they are doing, ironically, the one thing I said I don't want them to do was to roll 3. I'm pretty sure I'm on record of saying that's the only thing I did not want them to do.
It was, and then I said you should let me roll, and then you didn't.
To be fair, I changed my plans, so it's not as bad.
I did say you should let me roll. Should I roll?
Well, the good news is none of them...
I did say we could play it back.
The good news is none of them will attack me right now.
Okay.
So I think it's okay.
Right.
I changed my plans. I changed my plans before. So they're going to attack, although he has resist 1. He has resist 1. What does resist do again?
Your penetration went through it.
My penetration went through it. Okay, great. So, because he should have gotten the resist first, the penetration went through it, so we can ignore that.
Yep.
So,
but that is good to know for me.
Yeah. So it's your turn, and they have resist 1, and they did not attack me because they can't move.
All right, beautiful.
The only one they won't move.
I am not moving.
Okay.
I am going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do Chaos Bolt to
You have Fog of War, which means you have a maximum range of 3.
Oh, I forgot that.
Both of us are doing a great job catching each other on these small little mistakes.
Can we decide I didn't choose Chaos Bolt?
We can absolutely decide you not choose
I would have
Chaos
just
Bolt.
chosen the movement card, and that doesn't change my speed at all. Whoops.
It's all good. We're professionals here.
Alright, so then, and I can move diagonally, correct?
Yes.
So I will go 1, 2, 3, and just be safe next to you.
Beautiful.
And then I will cast my fire turrets. So that will cost me 3 mana, but I'm going to put fire turrets into play for 2 rounds.
Did we find actual tokens, or we're still proxying them?
For now, we're using these fire tokens.
There should be tokens for the fire turrets. Some of the tokens that should be present in the game, again, prototype, we don't necessarily have, but we can find them, so we are proxying these with element tokens.
I'm going to put them right here, like...
You mean you want your fire turrets just rattling off fire at these people?
Yep,
right. I can't imagine why.
Right up in their way. So place 2 turrets up to range 4. Each turret attacks for fire at range 2 and can't be damaged or moved. The totems act on the current turn and last 2 rounds. Enemies and allies may move through the totems but cannot end their turn on them. So my fire damage is currently 1, so they're going to be attacking for 1, but they do draw a modifier card.
Okay.
So I'll have them both choose this same one, number 3. So we will attack.
Do you mind splitting your attack if possible?
Sure. So we will attack for nothing.
Okay.
Whoa.
To the first one. I guess now you can attack the same one if you want.
And 2.
A 2. Okay, that's going to be 2 damage to number 3.
But they will stay in play.
Okay. There we go. That is great. And those are going to last 2 turns.
And then I have Searing Magma, which I'm using. So this is within range 3. Mm-hmm. So for this, do you want me to now damage a different one?
Well, if you could have damaged this one with your fire turret.
Absolutely.
Then, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yep.
So that one can take the fire turret, and then now I'll attack the other one with Searing Magma.
Okay.
So again, that's going to cost me a mana to play. And it deals fire damage plus 2. So I'm dealing 3 damage plus my modifier.
Well, you might just kill it.
Right.
That's a big deal. Oh.
But I don't.
Okay.
So
2 damage.
Yeah. But it adds burning, which means it'll take a damage its next turn.
Okay.
And then reduces the mana cost of any other fire skills used for this turn by 1. I could have done that before fire turn, so I get a mana back. Okay. And that is my go.
And that's the round 1. That's basically
Alright.
it. We're going to go to round 2. We're running out of mana. Mana in general is a very... it might seem like we could do a lot right now, but that's because we're spending mana a little casually. Mana is a resource that's hard to get back. You do have a card that'll get it back over your brief repose, but you kind of have to do like nothing really else that turn. I also have a card that will generate mana for me slowly as I go through it, but basically it is something you want to be very mindful of. So if we seem very powerful right now, it's because we're kind of burning through our reserves as we get things done.
We're using that to use our skill cards, whereas we'll be able to use our weapons to be able to do straight attacks for damage as well.
Yeah. And also worth noting, of course, this is a starting scenario with a little less going on. But with that, I am going to go ahead and choose. Now, this time can you roll? And this time could they not do a 3?
Absolutely, okay. I will roll.
So I would like to go after them this time. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I plan on killing all of them, unless you roll a 3.
Well, my turrets might as well go off, so why don't you...
You're not wrong. I will not kill all of them.
My turrets are pretty
No, you're
dead.
not wrong. You're not wrong.
And they're immobile, so... As soon as one is killed, the doors will open.
Okay, so in that case, we'll just deal with that, whatever happens. And now if they roll a 3, they roll a 3, and it's fine. Because I'm just going to play a little less. Okay, I'm ready.
All right.
Okay.
Here's the unfortunate thing. Should I not go too slow?
I'm going slow.
How slow?
4.
Okay, hold on. I'm going to do something different.
Also worth noting, I have a shield, and you are standing next to me, which means you'll benefit from my shield right now.
I'm leaving.
My character's a nice, feisty little dwarf, and as long as Meg is next to me, she'll benefit from my plus...
feisty little dwarf.
Feisty little dwarfs are nice. I don't see the problem there.
Alright, I'm going at 3.
Okay, let's go ahead and roll for the initiative.
3?
They're 3. So you're going to go before them. And they're rolling a 2.
Does that change anything?
Nope. They're going to move, attack 2 adjacent targets for -1 damage. So if you can make sure not to be next to me, although -1 damage actually kind of means they do nothing to us unless they drew a good modifier. So you being close to us is actually not the worst. But up to you.
Alright, so I'm going first?
Indeed.
Alright, so I will have my turrets attack first.
Okay.
So...
They're rolling fire damage plus modifier.
Which one has damage?
This one should have an extra damage because he took his turn.
Yep.
Did he?
No,
they took his turn after. Okay, so this one has, these two have 2, and then one has a fire, and this one has 3.
Health left?
No, they have a total health of 4.
Okay, so I'll have the turret attack this one first.
Okay, great. Unless you draw a 0, it'll, well, nothing.
Okay, and then I'll the other turret attack it.
Okay, beautiful. And that's going to be
that kills it.
That's going to kill that guy.
Alright.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get rid of those, and we got one of our dwarfs done.
And then I myself will do Chaos Bolt to this one. Okay. So I'm attacking for 2. For 1.
Okay, that is enough
minus
to deal.
His shield.
That's
so
number
nothing,
3.
Right?
So assuming minus his shield. Oh, he does not have resist. He doesn't have resist.
Oh, okay.
Resist was last round, so he's gonna go to 3, which means after he activates, he'll die.
Okay, well I could just kill him, or I could attack the other one. Should I attack the other one?
I mean, if you're gonna do 1 damage with his fire, he'll die in his next turn. So. Oh, and the door opens. The door opens.
Oh, the door should open now.
the
Which
door
means
opens.
this one activates.
Yeah, they're gonna all activate in a second. We'll deal with that in a second, but first you resolve your turn.
So I will actually go 1, 2, 3.
Remember when I said I'd kill all of them and you said, sure, and then you killed all of them? Oh, we're fine. We agreed that that was a better plan. But your blast waving out.
So I think this one is actually a melee attack.
It does look like a melee attack.
So I'll go up to here to do it because it...
Okay.
I don't know. It's going to increase the duration of my turns, but does that matter?
It might as these people close into our room.
Alright. So I can attack up to 3 adjacent enemies for fire damage with push 4 and burning. But I don't think it super matters because I'm attacking for 1. Oh,
-2.
Okay. So I do add burning though. But
Okay, he already has burning.
it.
He's already going to die.
But it does extend the duration of my fire turrets by 1 turn in play, so they're going to be in
One
play
more
next turn as well. And I could push him, but it doesn't matter because he's going to die, right?
It won't matter significantly
Alright,
unless you
so-
can push him far enough that he won't attack you.
I mean, I can push 4.
You can push him
So-
4, then push him 4. That way he won't attack you.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Alright.
You okay?
And now they activate?
Well, his movement's 3. You're going to push him over here if you want to be safe.
Sure.
That'd be 4 away. Okay, and now they're going to activate. So, the door is open, which means all these dwarfs that can see us are going to activate. So, he'll activate. I think he also has line of sight. He should activate. It looks like most of them will activate, actually. But we'll deal with that soon. Now, the specific structure of that is right now this guy's going to go ahead and go. So, he's going to go 1, 2, and then try to attack you. So, he's going to go ahead and draw a modifier on his 2 damage attack. So, he's going to be hitting you for 1 damage. So, we're going to take 1 damage. Then this guy over here is going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3, and proceed to die because of his fire. So we got another dwarf down, which is nice. Probably should keep that fire around because I'm guessing it's going to come in handy. Then from over here, we're going to have these guys go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I do think it sees 1, 2, 3 over here. And those guys, they have initiative 2. Now, the way it works is once you uncover or reveal a new enemy, the specific sequence is if they are not yet going initiative order, they'll go instead of turn. If they already would have gone, they go right away. So in this case, the 2 shamans who have initiative order of 2, they're going to also go ahead and go and move. Yeah, I mean, I think they have line of sight.
I don't think he does, but...
Center to center. Yeah, you're right. That one does not. Yeah, that one does. Okay, so, and then move 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and the significance of the treasure chest, by the way, or that's just a general?
We would roll for them.
Oh, that's right. Good point. Yes, we do that. Okay, 5, which means he's going to move, attack, range 4 with immobilize. Okay.
So wait, what's his
He's
move?
going to move 3.
3.
Okay, I think there you go.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Okay. And that's basically that.
And did you move them? Were they supposed to move?
I moved all of them, yeah.
What were they supposed to?
They were supposed to move.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the move and attack 2 adjacent targets.
Okay.
But, oh, wait, 1 second. Did they roll...
They rolled a 3.
They rolled a 3? No, they didn't. They didn't roll a 3, did they? They rolled a 5. No.
I'm not sure.
I don't remember what they rolled.
I thought it was a 3 here, but I don't know if that was just something got touched.
I may not have rolled for this turn. Do you want to roll for this turn? I'm not sure.
I feel like I remember we did.
It's possible. It's a 5. There we go. Move plus 1 attack, so you take 1 more damage.
Okay.
We may have rolled. We're not sure.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyways, with that, we're going to go ahead and go to the next round.
Alright.
You ready for it?
Yeah.
Are you ready for... Oh, no. I can take my turn. We got this. We got this. Okay. I am moving at speed 4, which is why I did not take my turn yet. So to that end, I'm going to go ahead and see what I can do, because I could take this guy out, probably. But honestly, I might just want to try to close the gap over here. I
Can you reach all the way up to there?
I can't get all the way up there now, although 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is close, but I can't do that. I think I might still try to close the gap and go up there, because I'm not going to bother this guy. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. I still have to pay the 1 mana, even though I'm not using it, unfortunately. So I'm going to go down there, and I think I'm going to go ahead and, based on where I am, do I want to pay the mana to go further? I do put Spirit Strike in play, which is nice. I think I'll leave Spirit Strike in play. I will not pay the mana to go further, but Spirit Strike is going to allow me to regenerate 1 mana at the start of my turn until I use mana. So it basically gives me this extra little ability that as long as I am not draining the sources of energy, I can actually regain it. So that's going to be something to keep in mind as I continue to play, and that's my round. I did nothing as far as hitting people.
You did fine.
Which feels like not necessarily the best. You know what? Maybe I should just pay the 1, 2, whereas I was over here. I'm just going to walk across the turrets over here. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to hit this guy instead of my hammer.
Okay.
So that way I can take him out, so why not?
Message.
And that's a 5 damage attack, which is a
out.
little obnoxious. We're going to kill that guy, and he's done.
All right.
Okay? That's that.
Will you grab one more die now that the
Absolutely.
shamans are in play?
Okay,
Alright.
and we go to the next round. Next round, the enemies are going to be slowly closing the distance to us.
I feel like we are gonna get bottlenecked in Scary Town.
I mean, if we bottleneck them and they can't attack us, is that a bad thing?
It feels scary.
It feels like a good thing. Also, we could just go slower and then it won't be bottlenecked at all. Because they currently move 3. 1, 2, 3. They're going to have a hard time getting through that door, just the way they're structured. Unless they get plus movement, which could happen. Could they happen? They have attack, speed 1, move, resist, move, plus 1. Oh, 1 second. We may have to undo something. Move plus 1 attack. You can have your health back.
Yay!
But they should all be moving plus 1. That's the flip side. So this one will be over here. This will be over here. This will be over here. So they're a little closer, but they have move plus 1 instead of attack plus 1. It's small text. It's far away.
Okay.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3. I think I'm just gonna go keep it simple. I'm gonna keep it simple over here. I'm gonna activate my wall over here, my movement action, and my two-handed. I'm gonna keep my my mana flowing so it can recharge slowly.
Okay. I'm going to do my movement action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use my staff for the first time, which is a 5 speed.
Yeah.
And Chaos Bolt, which is just consistent.
So you are definitely moving slower.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going at 5. All right. So I guess first for the dwarves.
They're moving at 4.
And for the shamans.
Moving 2. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and have them. Shamans are gonna activate first, at least the ones that we can see over here. Now we don't actually have line of sight to any of them, so they won't activate at all, I believe. So that's going to be, they're going to just sit there doing nothing for right now. That will change if at any point we get line of sight to them. It's going to trigger them to act. So to that end, we're going to go ahead and have, well, if I'm moving 4,
is theirs?
Theirs is 3. They're going to go first. And they're moving 4, which is going to be move plus 1 and attack. No, speed plus 1. Oh, they're going faster. I should double check. Yeah, speed. So they're going faster. Speed 1, move, and resist 2. Oh, that's bad.
Ugh.
So they're going to move, but they're not attacking at least.
Okay.
So there's that. So they're going to go ahead and move. So we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, and bottleneck so that guy cannot move. Okay, that's going to be that, and I think that's all they're going to do. So they're playing a very defensive turn, but not a ton as far as what we're going to do. And I believe I will go before you.
Absolutely. Let's see what your hammer does.
I think that I'm going to do the following. I'm going to use my wall over here. Do I want to do that way? Let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to use my wall, and I'm going to shove this guy over here. Because my wall has an ability that I can basically push people. Then I'm going to move 1, 2 over here. I'm also going to regenerate a mana. I should do that because I have that ability.
It makes sense you have a pushy ability.
Yeah. And then I'm going to use my two-handed hammer to go ahead and... I just got what you're doing. That was not uncalled for. Uncalled for. This is a co-op game. We're going to go ahead and use my hammer over here and hit with 3 and see what it gets modified to. It's a plus 3 at once. So it's going to be a total of 4. Minus 2. Minus 2, unfortunately. So he's still going to be hit for, it's going to be 2 damage on him.
That's great, still.
And that's pretty decent. And that was our turn. Although, do I have line of sight to the dwarves? I don't believe I do. Center is still crossing that line.
I think now, from where he is, I don't know.
I have a cool laser pointer.
Hit there.
Let's see.
Well, where is it?
It's not here. Oh, he might. Let's have him go. Because I think we might be not doing this exactly correctly. I have a cool laser for line of sight stuff, but it's not here right now. Let's go ahead and move him. So he's going to be 2. He's going to attack and then range 6. Oh boy.
But is he moving?
He's not within 6. He's not moving.
It has
so
to
we're
be
fine.
3 anyway.
Yeah. Has to be what?
3.
Oh, 3. Forgot about that. That's cited there. Anyways, immaterial. He's not moving, so he can't hit us. Fog of War benefits us as much as it hurts us. That's my turn. I believe it's your turn.
Okay.
I want to kill them all. That's
Speaking of the 3 range.
Yes.
Is this turret?
Your turret is
1,
within
2,
that
3?
guy. No, it's count diagonal, so 1, 2, 3.
Okay. So this one I will have go off, so it's 1 damage.
Okay.
So 2 damage, but he has 2 shield.
Yep. Yes, unfortunately.
Yeah. So then this one, also nothing because of the shield.
And they're gonna fall apart, aren't they?
Yeah, but that's okay.
Okay.
I think technically they should stay there until the end of the round to block where I can go.
I don't think they block you. I could be mistaken.
You can't stay where they are.
You can't stay
You
where
can
they are.
move
That's
through
fair,
them, but I think I can't land in those spots this turn. Alright, so I'm gonna go 1, 2.
Okay.
3.
Okay.
And then I will use my Staff of Fire to attack this one first. It's attacking for 3 damage. 3 damage.
Okay.
So is it only 1 to this guy?
Yes, unfortunately.
Is he hurt, though?
He's hurt a little more than he was before.
And he's now burning.
He's now burning. That seems better.
So is it worth attacking him more, or is he
Up
gonna
to
die?
you. For the record, I had a cool attack combo that was going to involve something really, really cool that I don't think I'm going to be able to pull off because we're a little too strong in this first scenario.
Sorry.
I want to hurt people bad.
And then I'm gonna spend a mana to do a Chaos Bolt. What's the health situation between all of
They
them?
have 1 health left and full health. 4 apiece.
What do you think I should do? You think I should try to kill one?
I would distribute your damage because I want to be cool. But maybe
Okay.
not. No, it's okay. Do what you need to do.
I don't know. Do you think killing the one is better?
Arguably.
All right.
I'm not that afraid of them right now.
So
This is the
I'll
easiest scenario.
attack it with Chaos Bolt. So it's for 2 damage, 3 damage.
So this guy's dead.
Because it's only 1 damage, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So got him.
Okay.
And then my turrets are now gone. My turrets. All right. Now, did they all go?
They
Everyone
have
that's gonna
all
go?
gone. Yes, we went after them.
All right. So now it's back to us.
Back to picking cards times. Where I was going to do cool stuff and still can't do it. I think I'm going to go ahead and do this over here, and this over here, and this over here, and we'll see what happens.
Sorry, I'm just not sure what I want.
It's okay. Take your time. I've been there.
Um,
Yeah, so this could be one of the starting scenarios. This could be the very first scenario you ever played, as it is in this particular situation. Meaning the first, you basically group up the scenarios from the first realm. You're slowly powering up, increasing it as you go to future realms, and see how the enemies fare against you.
all right. I'm gonna do a movement action, a Chaos Bolt, and some Searing Magma.
Okay.
So I'm doing crazy spells this turn.
Okay.
My speed is 3.
I am going to go much slower than you and not actually carry out anything that I was going to try to do. But hey, we'll see.
All right. So
Okay.
for our dwarf, they're doing 4. Does that change their
That
speed?
changed their speed, then we went faster.
And the shamans, or you get 2 again.
Now you could pay 1 mana to go before them if you want. Basically, you pay 1 mana to affect your movement. Either this, it only affects the speed of your movement, I believe. So you'd still be going 3 because of your
Correct.
other spells.
Yeah. So, and I believe that's before we roll for them.
Yeah. Okay.
So
So they go first.
do they both go first?
The dwarfs go first.
Can they see him?
Yes, we said
not
he can
sure.
see, but it wouldn't matter because he's doing an attack range 6, so it doesn't matter again.
Okay.
So in this case, these guys are going to go, and they're going to close the distance to you. Well, technically, this one's going to go ahead and attack, I guess, either of us, but it won't matter. You'll have +1 shield from me. So he's currently going to go ahead and doing movement 4. So he's speed, move. No, he just has resist again. They're not attacking.
Are they resist 1 or 2?
They resist 2.
2.
Resist
Okay,
2.
great.
So they move faster, but they and this one's going to close the distance to us over here, and that's basically the situation. So they have resist 2, which means I might actually get to do something. Go ahead.
All right. So it's me before you?
Yeah.
All right. So I will Chaos Bolt this gentleman for 2 times 2, so 4
Minus
2. So 2 damage
Okay.
to number 6.
Okay.
And then I will also Searing Magma him, which is
You want
a
to split it
base.
to the other one? I'm going to be hitting both of them, so if you split it, it's more chance we can kill them both.
Okay. So I'll attack him for a base of 3 damage, 4 damage. So 2 to him.
Beautiful. Now, there's no guarantee I kill them, unfortunately,
And
because
that cost me another
you've been
mana.
drawing all the good modifiers.
So
but-
that cost me a mana each to play.
Yes. So I'm going to pay 2 mana for chaining over
Sorry,
here.
I also had
Well, first I gain a mana. Go ahead.
I had moved 3.
Okay, you can use it.
But like
You can't
I
go
guess
through
I
them.
can't.
Yeah. Sorry.
I'm gonna go here just because it feels safer.
It sounds like a plan. I'm going to gain 1 mana for my spell, but then I'm spending mana, so I'm spending 2 mana to go ahead and do chaining. Now, the way chaining works, I'm going to do a 2-handed hammer, but it's going to be a 3 damage attack that I can chain in up to 3 people adjacent to the people.
Okay.
So it would be a great way to smack a bunch of them, except you kept killing people. So there's
Sorry.
that. How dare you? I would hit up to 3 additional creatures within spirit magic range. So the greater your spirit magic was, as I level up my spirit magic, if I had like level 3 spirit magic, then I can get them within 4 range. So it's just to get stronger and stronger, more powerful. But as it is, it makes me go very slow, though. That's the downside. So in the meantime, though, I'm going to go ahead and execute my hammer, and I'm going to go resolve against both of these. So I'm going to start with this one over here, and we have +0. So unfortunately, it's only 1 damage against him. And then against this one, we have +1. So this guy's dead, and this guy takes +1 damage. So he is 6. So we're going to move one of these over here. And he's basically close to dying, but not quite dead yet.
Not quite dead. Now I think both dwarves can see us at this point.
Yes, but they already went, and they can only shoot.
I just think they now.
Yeah.
We're now in line of sight.
In line of sight.
Alright, so this guy has how much? 1 health?
This guy's got 1 health. 1 health. And
Can
I know what I'm
that
trying to do.
You, or?
I can definitely try to smack him on the way out. Yeah, how are you going to go past him?
Going after you.
You're going to go after me. So, I guess I'll try this. Let me see what I got. Okay, we got that. We got... Okay. I guess I'll do that, and that, and that. Okay, cool. I did it. I got it. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
I'm going at 5 because I'm using my Staff of Fire. And I'm also going to move and put more fire turrets out into play.
Okay, I'm going to be going at 3. And then they're going to go ahead and go at 2. But let's go ahead and roll for both of these. You have a 6 and a 3.
Alright.
So 6 is not going to change the initiative. We have 3 over here is going to be move, attack range 4 with burning. So they're going to move, which means they move 3. So
Are
1, 2, 3. Yep.
Okay.
And we have 1, 2, 3. Now they don't have range 3 to us, and 3 is the Fog of War over here. So we definitely got a bit of a boon with the Fog of War.
Yeah.
It limits us a bit, but it's limiting those guys to seem more powerful a little bit more.
Right.
Their health is also 4, so not that strong. So we still got this. But over here, then these guys are going to... No, then I'm going to go. And I'm going to go ahead and do Spirit Strike. So I'm going to attack for Spirit Magic damage +1. And that's going to be this over here. So +1 is 2. And does he have any resistance? He's 6. That's no resistance. So we're going to just straight up kill him. So he's dead. So he's gone. And then I'm going to go ahead and...
now we only have shamans left.
Yes. Now I'm going to move 3. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3.
That's me.
Then I'm going to go ahead and go 1, 2, 3. Exactly what I meant to do. And that's my turn.
Alright. And now it's my turn?
Yes.
Alright.
And I have Spirit Strike, so I'm going to start regenerating mana next turn.
I will go 1, 2, and then I'm kind of stuck there. But that's okay.
Fire turrets!
And then I will cast my fire turrets, so 1, 2, 3. 1, 2... Here, we'll put them here to kind of protect us. Do you like that, or do you dislike that?
I mean, I'll just walk over them anyway, so it
Right.
doesn't matter. And they'll shoot past them anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Okay.
But it's cool.
Sure.
It's morale boosting.
I did what I wanted. Alright, so that cost me the last of my mana. I'm now at 0 mana.
Oh, wow, you have not been controlling your
I've
mana.
been going crazy. Alright, so I placed my 2 turrets. Each turret attacks for fire at range 2. So I'm going to attack this guy twice.
Okay.
For 1. Oops. So for 1.
Yep.
And then nothing.
0. Okay.
So 1 damage on number 2.
Okay, he's got 4 health, so 3 health remaining.
And then I'm going to move 3. So I will go... Wait, did I already move? I did. I think I got stuck here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So then I will also... can I reach? 1, 2, 3?
Yeah, 3 is only... You can't, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright.
It's a shame. Honestly...
It's because of where you stopped.
I was going to say, do you want to just swap around where
Have
we were?
you stopped earlier?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have made a lot more sense.
Because if knowing the counting the range out... Yeah.
Alright, so 1, 2, 3. I'll attack with my Staff of Fire, which is 3 damage.
Mm-hmm. And it's enough to kill him.
3 damage.
Okay.
Great.
Not that we need the additional help, but, you know. Okay.
Alright, and
Next
they
round.
went.
They went, yeah.
All right.
Listen, they've been
Now
hampered
there's
by...
a chest up here, Alex.
Do you want to get the chest?
I mean, that's up to you.
I'll get the chest.
I like killing things.
I'll get the chest.
I'm not going to go easy, so I
I'll
don't think
get
you're
the
going to make
chest.
it in time.
Okay. I'll do this over here. I'll do Winter's Haste over here, which will help me move faster, but not fast enough. I like how you're like... I'm pretty sure, wait a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could have gotten to the chest if not for the fact that you just literally had me go 1 back.
Oops.
I think it might be true. It might not be true. But then what's the fastest spell I can do over here? I don't think I could do enough to really hurt him. I
think you
could
should
use
hurt him.
the shield. I'll use the shield. Where's my shield go? Did I lose it already? Here we go. Okay. Ready?
Yep.
So, I'm going to go ahead and do...
I'm going at 5.
I'm going very fast. In fact, I'm going before them.
I'm moving and using my staff.
So, we're going to go ahead and add...
Roll.
Yep.
4.
4. That's going to make him move attack range 4 with poison. Ooh, that's not going to be fun. I'm going to go ahead and do the following. I'm going to be moving at a speed 2, but Winter's Haste, subtract total frost speed. So in that, basically my frost is currently 1. I subtract 1 from all my my speed, meaning I go faster. It sounds like I'm going slower, but I'm going faster effectively. That's why it's called Winter's Haste. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to include my movement action. So I'm moving at speed 2 now, and I also gain +2 movement. That's going to give me a total movement of 5, but I'm also going to pay 1 mana, and I have to pay for that. So 1 mana over there, plus I'm paying another mana to be able to move 2 more on my movement action. So I'm going to get a total movement of 7, and I'm going fast. Okay, so the way that's going to play out is we're going to go ahead and do the following. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I wonder if I can... I don't know if I can... Can you get past them? No. No.
You have to, can you...
I can go 1, 2... Are you going to kill this turn? Maybe.
You can go through here.
I'm going to
so
go 1,
2,
2, 3, 4,
6,
5, 6, 7. I'll get next turn.
Yeah.
I'm going to play a very innocent... See, the thing is, I brought my shield with me. I was going to ram him, but I don't think I can do that in the middle of my movement, unfortunately. So, yeah.
Okay.
I guess I shouldn't... Yeah, it's all good.
Is that everything?
That's everything. I'm playing a very peaceful turn. I want to get the chest before you kill him.
Alright, so now is it his turn?
Now it's his turn. He's going to be going ahead. He's going to move attack range 1. So I guess I'm the target now. So move. He doesn't need to move, though, because his range is +1. His default range is... No, range 4. He can hit me at range 4.
It's only 3. It can only be 3.
Oh, it'll only be 3. So he's going to move to close that range. Good catch. 1. That's going to be... They basically only move enough to... They only move what they need to close the distance. So now he's going to go ahead and hit me, and he's going to be doing with poison. So he's doing an attack power of 2, plus a modifier, which means 0. And I have a shield defense of 1, so I'm only going to take 1 damage, but he's going to hit me with poison as well. That's going to give me a damage. My turn. Your turn.
Alright. That's as close as he's coming, right?
I don't believe he's doing anything else this turn. And next turn I'm grabbing the chest, and hopefully you'll kill him.
So I will go 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
And then this turret can attack him, but this one's out of range. So this
no,
one,
they're both in range.
It's only 2 for
They have
them.
range. Oh, they only have range 2?
Yeah.
Oh.
So that one attacks for
Nothing.
nothing. And then my Staff of Fire does 3 damage. So 3.
So we get the chests. Okay, and he
Woohoo.
is 1. Okay. And next round, I believe I'm going to be playing the exact same 3 cards because I am simply trying to get stuff. Although, maybe I'll do one card differently. No, I don't think it matters. I think I'm going to let you kill him and I'm just going to get the chest.
Yeah, I will play the same card.
Okay. Same cards for me. I'm going to go down to mana. I'm going to take a poison damage over there. And then I'm going to go ahead, and I believe I'll be going first. We'll roll for him. And he has 6, which means move, attack all targets, range 3. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I have that extra movement over there. I gather the chest, and I think that's all I'm doing. Ooh, we got a chest card over here.
There you go.
You receive a magic item and 5 gold. Avalon Field's treasure.
Lovely.
Okay.
Alright, and now I will just attack him first with my Staff of Fire.
You're before him?
Hopefully. Oh, am I?
I don't believe
thought
so.
You said okay, I thought it was my turn.
No, he's attacking both of us.
That's fine.
All targets range 3, so he's going to attack me first, let's say.
I don't
and
think he can
it
reach
negates
you.
me.
I don't
Range
think-
3. 1, 2, 3.
But you can't go around that.
Oh, perhaps not.
So
he negates you. You're right. You can't. Yeah, you
Yeah.
cannot reach down. So he negates against you instead. So he
Great.
just does not damage.
Alright. So
Okay.
now it's me?
Now it's you.
Well, that actually worked out well for me, because now I'll attack him for 3.
Oh,
Four.
look at that. And he's dead.
If I had gone first, I would have missed.
If you had gone first, yeah, that makes sense. That's true. You would have
Pretty
whiffed.
good. Yeah.
And that's basically that. That is going to be, which quest is this? What's the name of the quest? I have it somewhere. No, not here. You have it somewhere.
It's on the thing.
The Miner's Cave. Yeah. That's going to be the first episode of the Miner's Cave. If it seemed like a bit like a cakewalk, again, first starting scenario, we're going to be powering up and soul the enemies as we go through this over here. But that is basically your first scenario in Furylands. And stay tuned as we go ahead and come back for a later scenario where hopefully things will be a bit more ramped up against us. That's basically it. Until next time, I'm Alex Radcliffe from Board Game Co.
I'm Professor Meg.
And have a good one.
Bye.